Welcome to Dreamy Tales, your bedtime haven. Prepare to embark on a journey of tranquility and relaxation. I'm here to weave enchanting stories that will gently guide you into a restful night's sleep. Subscribe and let the soothing whispers of Dreamy Tales be your nightly companion. Whispers from the Enchanted Meadow. Chapter 1. A Moonlit Discovery. The silvery moon hung low and full in the midnight sky, bathing the quiet countryside in its pale glow. Two siblings, Lily and Sam, gazed up at the stars from their bedroom window, pointing out shapes in the twinkling constellations above. "That cluster looks like a dancing rabbit," Lily said to Sam, tracing the stars with her finger. "And those three bright ones make a perfect triangle for a storytelling badger's fire," Sam added with a yawn. Though tired, neither child wanted to leave the nighttime wonder just yet. It was then that a gentle breeze carried in the sound of faraway music on the wind. Lily and Sam leaned closer out the window, straining their ears to catch more of the light, lilting tune. "Do you hear that?" asked Lily, her brown eyes bright with curiosity. Sam nodded eagerly. "It's coming from the meadow. Let's go see what's making that music." Quiet as mice, the siblings crept from their house and followed the breeze's song down the hill toward the open field below. Tall grass and wildflowers swayed softly under the watchful moon as Lily and Sam darted across the meadow, chasing the notes on the wind. "Look, over by that big oak tree," Sam whispered, pointing ahead. Nestled at the base of the gnarly trunk sat a family of rabbits, a mother, father, and several fluffy babies. The mother rabbit tapped her foot rhythmically, while the others mimicked her movements, bouncing and spinning in graceful circles to the tune she hummed. Lily and Sam slowed to a tiptoe, not wanting to startle the rabbits at play. But as they watched with delight, something strange began to happen. All around them, the grass seemed greener and flowers brighter under the moon. Colors they had never seen before emerged from the landscape like magic. "The meadow ... its changing." Sam gasped in awe. Suddenly the music grew louder, filling the open space with ethereal harmonies. The siblings turned in a full circle, trying to find the source of the swelling song. That's when they noticed the flowers swaying and nodding along, petals glowing with an inner light. From the trees emerged beams of dancing fireflies, mingling their glittering polka with the lilting grasses. All at once, the song spilled forth from every growing thing in the moonlit meadow. Birds nesting above joined in too with sweet midnight chirps. Under the magic of the moon, the entire field had risen to sing and celebrate the beauty of the night. As Lily and Sam stood enraptured, the music slowly faded. In its place came whispers upon the breeze, light and airy words spoken in the grass. The siblings leaned in, unable to make out the message. That's when a soft voice spoke beside them. "It seems our nighttime melodies have carried far. My family and I are glad you've come to join our play, little ones." Lily and Sam turned in surprise to find the rabbit mother smiling up at them. Behind her, the rest of the family had gathered, eyes bright with curiosity about the new friends under the moon. Chapter 2. Friends in the Meadow. The rabbit mother's kind greeting eased Lily and Sam's curiosity. "What is this magical place?" asked Lily. "This is the Enchanted Meadow," the rabbit replied. "Each night when the moon rises high, a special magic awakens these fields and forests. All who live here come together in friendship and wonder, free from worries beyond the hawthorn hedge." Just then, a rustling sounded in the long grass. 3 spiky shapes emerged, hedgehogs on the prowl. "Have you spotted any fallen stars yet?" called the mother hedgehog. "Not yet, but the evening is young," answered the rabbit. She turned back to Lily and Sam with a smile. "Would you like to join our friends in their evening rounds?" The siblings happily agreed and followed their new guides across the meadow. As they walked, the hedgehogs shared stories of past moonlit adventures. Lily gasped as fireflies danced around her in swirling ribbons of light. Sam grinned at grasshoppers leaping past in lively, bouncing games. Further along, a cozy campfire flickered under an old beech tree. Around it sat a family of badgers, passing woven corn-husk dolls between their paws. "Come rest with us a while," invited the badger mother, patting the grass. Lily and Sam sat close by the fire, listening with wonder as tales were told of mystical meadow spirits and their gifts of friendship and harmony. Badgers, rabbits, and hedgehogs alike joined in the story circle, contributing their own folklore and legends beneath the moon. As the tales wound down, a rustling rose from the tall grass behind the group. 2 speckled fawns came bounding over with fishing poles in their tails, dragging a net bulging with small shellfish and insects. "Just caught our evening meal," announced the spotted fawns proudly. All helped empty the catch into a woven basket. Then together, they feasted on the fresh harvest beneath the stars, talking and laughing till full. Belly warm from food and fire, Lily yawned and leaned against Sam as drowsiness crept in. The brothers Badger noticed. "You must be tired after such adventures. Come, we'll lead you to the meadow's heart for shelter and rest," they said gently. Bidding goodnight to friends new and old, Lily and Sam followed their guides through softly whispering grass. Chapter 3: Secrets of the Magic Hour. Lily and Sam followed the Badger brothers in content silence, the meadow's magic caressing their wonder-filled minds. As they walked, a delicate melody drifted from ahead on the moonlit breeze. The song grew clearer through a thinning in the grass, its beauty impossible to ignore. There, by a quiet pond, dense with lily pads and cricket song, sat a glowing figure tending a circle of baby deer nestled in soft ferns. Her white gown flowed like moonlight, hair blending to dusk and stars. In her arms lay the youngest fawn, lulled to sleep by her heavenly croon. The gentle spirit glanced up as the group approached. "You've brought friends," said she with a warm smile. "Please, come rest your spirits here in my glade." The badgers bowed greetings before departing for their dens. Lily and Sam edged closer to the lilies, sat cross-legged and enraptured by the serenity. "Are you the protector of this special place?" asked Lily in awe. "I am but a guardian appointed by moon and forest to watch over all within these magic borders," replied the spirit. "Each dusk, I sing the fawns to peaceful slumber, watching through the night so no harm may enter our enchanted cocoon." "What sort of magic keeps you safe?" Sam asked, awestruck by the beauty surrounding them. The spirit motioned for them to look skyward. There, atop hanging willow branches, shimmered an orb of pure light like captured stars. "That is the magic sphere, which each night is woven by moonbeams at dusk," she explained. "Within its glow, all living things come alive to play and explore without danger or duties of the ordinary day. Bonds form in song and story 'neath shelter of its glow." "But what of beyond your safe borders?" wondered Lily, gazing to dark fields beyond the willows. The spirit smiled knowingly at the curious child. "Beyond that hawthorn hedge lies only slumber till dawn," she reassured. "Now rest easy, little ones, for adventures await with sunrise dew." Comforted, Lily and Sam curled up amongst soft fronds as the guardian spirit sang her lullabies. Through heavy eyes, they watched fireflies dance upon the pond, mirroring the stars above in sparkling miniature. Slowly, the children's minds drifted in peaceful slumber, cradled by the melody and magic of the glade. As darkness deepened, a chirp rose from the shadows. The spirit glanced over to see a mother owl preening on a low branch, observing the glade with wise eyes. All sleep soundly within your magic circle once more, friend, she noted thankfully. May your watch be eased this blessed night. With a gentle hoot, the owl took flight, returning to her roost, as guardian spirits of moon and shadow mingled safely together in the meadow's heart. Chapter 4: Wonders Among the Flowers. As dawn's rosy light crept into the sky, Lily stirred from her peaceful slumber. She sat up quietly and gazed around the misty glade, taking in the beauty anew with waking eyes. Nearby, Sam still slept soundly as birds began to sing their morning songs. The guardian spirit watched over her fawns, weaving dandelion halos for their sleeping heads. She smiled softly at Lily. Did you rest well, little one? The boundary light weakens as sun rises, but daylight's arrival need not end our wondrous night. Curious sparks rekindled in Lily's eyes. She woke Sam, and they thanked their guide, eager to spend the last magic moments exploring. Wandering from the glade, Lily noticed colorful shapes fluttering among the grass. Sam gasped as they neared. Singing flowers danced across the meadow. The flowers swayed, twirling graceful spirals as they sang of their cares in joyous melody. Lily recognized bluebells, buttercups, and daisies waving petals in time. Come join our sunrise rounds, invited a bloom. Giggling, the children danced with flowers through morning dew, filling the fading meadow with lyrical cheer. Further on, mushrooms popped from the earth, bouncing merrily to unheard tunes. Their silly melodies flowed into the children's merriment, carrying everyone higher in spirit. Good morrow, friends, called a cheerful toadstool. Come help us find our family before sun steals the magic away. Hand in hand with fungi folk, Lily and Sam searched every nook of tall grass and under leaves, finding mushrooms hidden among moss and ferns. As the last ones were gathered, the sky grew brighter. The forest loomed deeper as woodland creatures stirred from sleep. Birds now darted through the trees, a family of quail guiding their fluffy brood across the field. A sparrow alighted on Lily's shoulder, wishing the children well before winging off to catch breakfast. As golden light stretched across the meadow, the magic's glow began to fade like mist from the earth. Flowers slowed their dancing, mushrooms stifled their giggles, and all living things grew quiet, prepared to rest once more until nightfall. Gazing across the meadow, Lily and Sam felt the first tugs of the ordinary world calling them home. They bid farewell to new friends, with thanks for the adventures, promising to visit as often as the moon allowed before turning toward the hawthorn hedge. But would the meadow's magic last till then? They could only hope its beauty remained until they returned under starry skies once more. Chapter 5: Whispers on the Breeze. As Lily and Sam walked hand in hand toward the hedge, the morning breeze rushed to meet them, carrying whispers on its sighs. Thank you for bringing magic to our glade, it whispered through the grass. Your company has been a gift beneath these quiet skies. The children paused to listen, peering into waving stalks of timothy that smiled and bowed. You are welcome here whenever moonglow calls your hearts, the meadow replied kindly. A sparrow alighted on a twig overhead, preening its wings as it sang. Though daylight brings ordinary hours, your memories will brighten like these blooms till nightfall comes again. All around, a chorus rose up in delicate harmonies, carried by insects' hum and birdsong melodies. Notes of thanks and fond farewells swelled with every breath of wind. Lily wiped a tear, overcome by the meadow's gratitude and warmth. Sam took her hand with a smile. The sunrise may pull us from this magic sphere, but friendship lights our way till moonrise calls us here. The meadow echoed Sam's words, as if reluctant to let the wonder end. But night was retreating, and the hawthorn hedge loomed ahead, brightening in dawn's glow. With bittersweet sighs, Lily and Sam pushed through and found themselves on the familiar path that led up the hill, now lit with rosy light. Their heads buzzed with questions and dreams, and their feet dragged with reluctance to leave enchantment behind. But when they crested the hilltop and reached home once more, Lily noticed a scattering of moon daisies beside the front step. The flowers seemed to sparkle with their own magic, and she knew the meadow was saying one last goodbye. That night, as the moon rose full overhead, Lily and Sam lay snuggled in their beds, staring through the window at glowing constellations. "Will the magic last until we visit again?" whispered Lily to Sam. Her brother smiled drowsily. "As long as the meadow breathes and the moon shines her light, the magic will thrive for us each night." And with dreams of dancing grasses and singing blooms, the children drifted off to rest, comforted, knowing that whenever the moon called their names, they could return to the whispers of the enchanted meadow once more. The end. As the stars twinkle above, it's time for dreamy tales to bid you good night. May the soothing echoes of our stories linger in your dreams, offering you a serene escape. Until we meet again under the moonlit sky, sleep tight and sweet dreams.